Good morning, everyone. Good morning. If you are watching this video and you want to fast forward to the meat of it, then fast forward to about 8 minutes in, because that's how long it normally takes me to say hello to everyone and greet all of the beautiful tribe. So, good morning. It's Saturday. It is morning. It is morning self-talk. That's what this is. It is morning self-talk. We do this every day at 9 a.m. Monday through Friday. That is when we normally do it, where we do it every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday in the morning. But I was asked to do it on Saturday, so I am doing it this Saturday. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Morning Self-Talk. Now, you're going to see me looking around just for a minute, because that's just me gathering some links to put in the comment line right here where we are. Good morning, everyone. Morning Self-Talk. Let me tell you what that is for everyone who is new to Morning Self-Talk. Good morning, Michelle. Michelle, I just thought about you yesterday. How are you doing, lady? Morning Self-Talk is when we get together as a tribe. This is a tribe. You have just entered into the tribe. We get together as a tribe and we begin to speak things over our life. We speak things that may not be as though they are. We are operating in our master creative selves. We are the creator of our life, and we create by what we think, what we feel, what we speak, what we decide to experience. And so every day we come and we use our words to describe a life that we want to live, a life that we want to experience. We are the word. You know, there's a saying that if you hear, you already know this. But for the newbies, I was raised as a Christian, although I believe that I'm all things now, because I know that there's not but one mind, one body, and soul. But I make reference to the Bible because that's what I was raised on. But you can pull out any book and find the same answer. And that is, I was taught that God was the Word, and the Word was with God, and in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and God was the Word. So it is the same for us. We are the words that we speak. Everything that we do, everything that we experience is by way of us speaking it and feeling it. Whether it's good or bad, we are designing it through our words. Sometimes we have things inside of us that we don't want to have. Sometimes we have things that we don't know how to get rid of, or we haven't healed from. Nonetheless, it's real, it's in us, and we are experiencing it. I say that because sometimes people say, I wouldn't create that in my life. I don't know what you're talking about, but I would not create that. Yes, absolutely you would. You would create that if this is something that was deposited within you and no one ever showed you how to get rid of it, or you never healed from it. Sometimes a mom can be pregnant with the child and she can hold her belly and say, oh, I just wish you wasn't here. Why am I pregnant with you? Oh, God, why? And all of that negative energy, what I call negative, some people may call it positive. What I call negative energy comes into the body of the child, and it begins its own self-hate process. So then the child is delivered and born, and it has all of these emotions, all of these feelings, all of these thought processes that the mom installed in the womb. And then the child comes out feeling all of this stuff, feeling like he doesn't love himself or she doesn't love itself, like it can't be what it wants to be in this world, or have hate within itself, because this is the energy in which the mom or the father or other people around, but in my example it's the mom, because I'm saying the mom is speaking to the child. All of that goes and makes a deposit into the child. And if the child is born and is never really taught how to remove that program or that thought process or that energy, it now begins to live in that energy. So yes, we are creating this. We are creating this. So it's all about retraining the brain. It's all about shifting our consciousness, shifting our subconscious so that we can now produce, create, have the life that we want. A lot of times when you come in here, like I said, we do this every day. On this page, we do this every day, Monday through Friday, at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And if you come on, you get to see beautiful souls make such beautiful transitions in their lives. It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. And they do it by way of their words, by way of retraining the brain, by way of making that emotional contact with the words that they speak. And sometimes people, when they say, I don't believe this stuff I'm saying, I don't want to sit up here and lie, I can't get into that, I don't feel any of that. It's not about whether you feel it or not. It's about getting in the act, getting in the line, getting in the frequency of the words that you're speaking. Eventually, something will happen. Something will happen. You will identify, it will find you the thing that has been in the way of you having what you're saying, the thing that has been in the way of you believing that you can have what you say. See, a lot of times people pick up books, they read books, they get self-help books, and all of that good stuff, and it sounds good. Sounds really good. It sounds amazing. Like, why can't I live in that place? Well, you got to do the work. You have to do the work to get to those wonderful places that you're reading about. If you don't do the work, you don't get the experience. You don't get to have it. So in this place here, where you have just landed, is a place where we do the work. We do the work. I remember saying to myself when I began to do this work with others, is that and when I was a Christian, again, of all things, but when I was only a Christian, I went to church, and on Sunday, I'd be heaping and hollering, I feel good, and then on Monday, I'm back to whatever it is I was doing all the rest of the week. Because there was no change. It was just a whole bunch of listening, a whole bunch of hearing. There was never a change. There was never a technique. There was nothing, no homework given. There was no thing given to me that would cause me to go inside myself and do some internal fixing. See where you just landed? Is a place where you will have internal fixing. Hold on 1 second, guys. I have to take this call. Don't go anywhere. Hold on. Okay, thank you. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you. Sorry about that. Well, for a few days because of being such a busy week, so I missed you guys. Oh, I missed you too, Chandra. So it's all about, when you, I was saying, I think this is where I left off. When you come into this place, when you come into this tribe, we're actually doing the work that causes the internal shift. And when you make that internal shift, then that creation story that you begin to have via your words become incredible. Become incredible. I was sharing with a lovely soul yesterday who told me that they went out and they bought all these beautiful crystals. And I will tell you about the crystal that I pulled for today, but they were telling me about the beautiful crystals that they purchased, and someone told them to purchase these beautiful crystals. And they purchased those crystals, and they said, when I got the crystals, nothing changed. I just had these beautiful crystals. And I said, yeah, because the crystals don't do the work. The crystals just provide a vibration. They just provide a vibration. They don't do the work. If you haven't done the work, you won't recognize the crystal. It could be the best crystal in the world sitting beside you. But if you don't do the work or recognize the vibration, you can't attach yourself to it. You can't attach yourself to it. The crystal works when you begin to do the work inside. or have some type of awareness of the vibration and can connect to it. And then that's the beautiful thing about the crystal. But all of that comes from within you. Nothing is without you. Everything is within you. It's within you. So what we're going to be doing today is within us. We're calling up those words. We're calling up the words to speak over our life. We're connecting to the crystals, or we're connecting to the candles, or we're connecting to the cars, or we're connecting to the pendulum, or we're connecting to the stars, or we're connecting to the moon or the sun, whatever it is that you feel drawn to. Because God has many languages. God doesn't just speak English. God doesn't just speak French. God doesn't just speak Spanish. God doesn't just speak through the Bible. God doesn't just speak through the stars, because there's so many of us here that have different pulls that we have on the inside. God's got to be able to reach us wherever our pull is. So wherever the pull is where God is speaking to you. Don't ever limit yourself as to what platform God uses. God uses them all. God uses them all. So today we are going to be using our voice so that we can connect to whatever it is that we're drawn to. Some of you are drawn to the stars, astrology. Some of you, which is what largely the Dogon people left information about. You follow me? Some of us are drawn to cards. You know, those cards that people use to flip and tell something. Some of us are drawn to crystals. Some of us are drawn to music. Some of us are drawn to dance. Some of us are drawn to comedy. All of those things are modalities that God is within. So whatever it is that you're drawn to, please know that God will be there to meet you. God will be there to meet you. It doesn't matter if someone else has an understanding of that or not. That's irrelevant. That's their journey. That's their walk. That's their call. Some will understand you, some will not. All will not understand you. You know what I mean? All will not agree with you, but it doesn't mean that that's not your way. It's your way. It's whatever you're called to. That is where you are supposed to be. So we're using our voice today so that we can connect to whatever it is we're called to. And so today I pulled the crystal. And the crystal that I pulled is, I hope that I'm saying this right, prehnite. And it's trust. It's trust. It is having the feeling of trust. I think Katie, I don't know if Katie's on here, but Katie and I have that same thing of trust. Not just Katie and I just remember Katie and I, because Katie and I were talking about this the other day on our live session here in the morning that we do self-talk. And both of us were talking about our trust issues in regards to trusting the male energy, because the male energy has really hurt us or have done some damage to us. And in our healing process, we're learning now to operate, or we're trying to, right? Learn to operate in the feeling of trust, which is huge. It's huge for me. And what I remember is it's also huge for Katie. So today what came up is the word trust. So we're going to do self-talk. And our self-talk is going to be surrounding the energy of trust. Trust. So welcome, everyone who is here. Welcome. You have just landed into the new practice, the tribe. And you have landed in our phase 3, which is self-talk, where we talk to ourself as a way of creating the reality we want to live in. And our word for the day is trust. And someone said that they were feeling very stuck. Alisa, Yes, so definitely make your way up here today, Elisa. Definitely make your way up here today. In the new tribe, this is our judgment-free zone. So when people come up and speak, we do not offer them advice. We do not tell them, we don't diagnose them with some type of problem. Whatever diagnosis you get is your problem. It really is. I don't mean that sarcastically. Whatever diagnosis you give, that is what you're suffering from yourself. So when you're running to give advice, don't write it, just take it. Just turn it around and take it for yourself and say, okay, I'll fix that. I'll fix that. And it's a beautiful thing when we do that. I do that all the time. That's what set me free. I remember trying to give somebody advice, and they wouldn't take the advice, and I said, Jesus Christ, this advice is for me. Duh, it's for me. So in the comment lines, I don't want you to write your diagnosis of someone and say you're suffering from this, or this is what you have, or this is what you should do. That's a judgment zone. This is not a judgment zone. So just park your thoughts, park your words, and you can still talk and comment. Just don't judge. Even if you don't think it's judging, it can feel like judging to the other party. This is our safe space, and it's beautiful. So welcome to the new tribe. I am going to start first. I want people to come up. As it stands right now, I don't see anybody in this queue, and I know the tribe is here because I see you guys. So please make your way up to the join me conversation line, so that when I come back, it's not just me in here. Come in here. Come on. And I especially want to see you, Elisa. Ashe. So here we go with the morning self-talk, and the word is trust. Trust is a good word for me today, because I am going to trust myself. I am going to trust myself. I'm going to trust myself. I trust myself. I trust myself to be exactly who I was created to be. For a long time, I did not trust that. But I trust that now. I am exactly who I was created to be in this place. And one of the things that I love so much about me is that I am a seer. I see things before they happen. I love that. I love that I can take something and analyze it and go through the pros and cons of a thing and figure out what is the best path for me to take in regards to my life. I love the fact that I can hear the instructions from Spirit saying to do this, to say this, to go here. I am in divine love with that. I am in love with the ability to create, to decide what I want and then create it. I've been that way my entire life, and I love that about me. I even love the fact that I have decided to create something that to me is a masterpiece. And it is in the process of becoming something tangible, something I will be holding in my hand. So I called it from the spirit world and making it manifest itself in the physical form, in the natural world, or in the earth for my visible, tangible experience. It is the biggest creation I've ever decided to do. It has taken me 2 years to do it. But I'm right here and I see it. And it's amazing because I didn't trust that I did it at first. But then I began to trust that it was real. and trust in the fact that I am who I say I am. And I can do and will do and have done what I said I could and would do. So it was kind of interesting to watch. And this thing that I created 5 years ago would have cost me to lose my mind. I would have not had the strength or the knowledge to know steadfast. It's arriving. Years ago, I would have panicked. I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? But today, my peace is so unshakable. It's scary. Anybody would look at me and go, what the world? But I look at me and go, I am at total peace. I am really at that place where it's peace that passes all understanding. And it's peace because I know what I created. And I stand in the truth of what I know. And when you stand, because I stand in the truth of what I know, there is no ever a place of worry or doubt. It just is what I created. And I created something huge. And I was already huge. So because I was already huge and I decided to create something greater than that hugeness, that thing that I had created in the first place had to be dismantled, taken away, flushed down, go bye-bye. Because that which is coming, which is newer, which is greater, which is better, has to be able to come in. And so all that is old is now moving away, and all that is new is now coming in. And this is a magnificent place I live in, and I trust the process. I trust the process. I trust the process of my creation. And my life is amazing, and it is a reflection of that. I trust being me in this place. One thing that I do know about me is that I love what I just described. It is what fuels me. And I'm also in love with my job, my career, my work, my life purpose, which is to show and remind people of their divinity, of the power within them. That is my job, to remove everything in contrary to that, so that they can have free space to really flow with who they really are. And I watch it every day. I watch it and I hear it and I witness it every single day of my life. And it is the love of my life. And I trust that too. I trust who I am to people, who I am to the tribe, who I am to the world. I am the navigation system. I am your navigation system. One of your navigation system that is pointing you in the direction of you. And I love being that. And I trust that. I trust that. I trust loving that. And it's so beautiful because in this place there's no ego within me. There's no ego within me that goes, oh, I did that, because it's never me doing anything. It's you. And I get to witness you doing it, so it's never a problem with the ego, because there's no indicating factor that points to me. All indicating factors point to you. And that is amazing. So in this space, there is no ego in terms of that. And I love it. So I love being me. I trust being me. I trust me with this space. I trust me in your life. I trust me in the eyes of the world. I trust me. I trust me. And so we can share freely. We can share freely, and sometimes my ego is so in check that it was hard to even receive the thank yous that come in. But I'm learning to receive the thank yous that come in, because I understand it when you say to me, I can't come before you and not give you something. I have to bring you something. And what you are bringing me is the gratitude and the thank you for doing my job. And I give to you gratitude and thank you for allowing me to sit before you and do my job. I stand in honor of you for allowing me to do my job. And I am humble, and I am grateful, and I respect every part of this process that you and I are sharing. So I bow before you. I do. And I give thanks. I really do. And that is my morning self-talk. Ashe. 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 Very good stuff. Very good stuff. Good morning, everyone. This is Morning Self-Talk. Hi, Tina. This is Morning Self-Talk. Wonderful, wonderful. Please, guys, I forgot to say, please, guys, share this video. I forgot to say that when we started. But please, please, please share this video. To all of the public groups. You know, I like to stay in honor. If someone has a group and they're doing their own thing and they're trying to build their business, I don't want to share in there. I want to be in honor. I want to be in respect. You know what I mean? So share it in the public groups. We have some public groups that we're in. So let's share them in our public groups. And I give thanks for you guys for doing that. And I give thanks that you guys don't take something, hold it, and you don't share it. You guys really do share stuff. And I'm very appreciative for that. We're growing our tribe. We're growing our heartbeat. Like this here is really our heartbeat. And we are expanding and we're having more and more like energy and we're growing. It's like in the Bible it says when two or more are joined together, there I am in the midst. God is always in the midst, even if it's one. You understand what I'm saying? But what that passage is saying is that the more energy that we have, the more likeness, the more energy flow that we have that has the same intentions, the same direction. Wow, it's a powerhouse. It's faster. It's moving more. You know what I mean? It's faster and moving more. That's what it is. So welcome, everyone. Welcome to the tribe. Listen, there's a link below to join the tribe. I was corrected. I said once, you know, take your time. Come back a couple times and see if this is a place where you want to be. And one of the a couple of the tribal members said, no. When I came, I knew I was supposed to be here. So they corrected my words. So I stand corrected. And I say, if you're feeling this vibe, make sure you join the tribe. Make sure you join the tribe. What is the tribe? The tribe is a bunch of beautiful souls who have gotten together to be the best them they can be. It's not religious based, so it doesn't matter what religion you practice because we understand, we know, and identify with there's one common cause that we all have, and that is goodness, to be good to each other, to be kind to each other, to grow. We can live in our gifts. We can live in our strangeness. Your query things that no one else likes or won't accept you is not going to exist in this place. In this place, you can freely be you. You can freely be you. Yes. Now, we only welcome love, joy, peace, and harmony. You know what I mean? Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not have any harmful intent towards another. That's the only thing we ask. Love, peace, joy, and harmony. I have to say that because everyone's love, peace, joy, and harmony is different. So we don't want to act in the form of killing. We don't want to act in the form of harming anyone, judging anyone, thinking anyone is better than the other. Those are the only vibrations that are not existing in this place. You know what I mean? So welcome. So it's morning self-talk time. Shan, I have not seen. I don't remember this name, Shan. But I see you, and I hope that you come up. I did just call for you, beautiful. I did just call for you, so please, please, please come on in. Come on in. Feel comfortable. Come in. Oh,
Yeah.
I do know your face. I know your face. Hi, beautiful.
Good morning.
Good morning. Where have you been?
Huh. Working and the kids, and then working and family, but everything has been a blessing.
Good. I don't always remember the names, but I remember faces.
Right.
Oh, it's good to see you. It's so good to see you. So when you think about morning self-talk, and you can incorporate the word trust in it, because trust is a huge word. It's a huge word. Um, what do you think? What are the words that come into your soul? Or what are the words that you would speak over your life in regards to what you want to have in this place we call Earth?
I think it comes from just believing first, and that we talked about that the first time that we talked. It comes from within, and not anyone's energies from outside, but what you truly know. And especially trusting, because you parked right on my spot when you talked about trusting like male energy, and it's the same thing. We had talked about that in our first talk, and I had to humble myself and say, you know what, you have to believe from within, and it came from my core, and just believing and knowing that sometimes you're anointed and appointed to the right people that can drop that into your spirit, and in a way that's not combative, that isn't telling you who you are, or charging you to look at something outside of it, just who you are, period. And you're one of the first people to be able to do that in a very long time. And I had to believe and trust that how we came to know each other was nothing other than it had to have happened, because that transcends into my children. We do self-talk all the time, and I had to humble myself and say, Sean, you do this with your kids every single day, but you don't do it for yourself. And I'm in human resources, so I branched off from social services and moved into human resources because I still wanted to work with people. And I'm realizing now my talk track with them daily is, no, you need to believe in yourself. No, you have to trust this process. But I wasn't doing. I'm doing it more with others than I was with myself. So I realized I'm depleting myself, and I have to go back to understanding that trusting and believing who I am first, that's all that I need to do, and everything else will follow. And I have to be a reflection of that to my children first and foremost, and even to my husband. So I have to trust myself more so that I can lead and do other things.
I say, look at you! I say, I say, I say, and it's good. It's good because it's a process too. You know what I mean? This is a process. This is like today I do it. It's a process. The
Yeah.
trusting, you know what I mean? That trusting is a process. Like I don't like the more I have said that I want to trust men, the more men have come in here. Like the male energy is now beginning to show up in here. So it's like this is the process. You know what I mean? It's the
Right.
process. Yeah. Oh, good. It's so good to see you.
Yeah. And we forget that the whole trusting piece with how many roles and hats that we play. Just going back to enjoying being Sean, because Sean was Sean before she was a wife, before she was a mom, before she was an extension to the community. And it's been humbling. It's been huge. And we talk about that all the time. It's just going back to the self talks, to the self love, and doing that more. Because I've been around people talking about burnout within the last 6 months more than ever before. And it was even my doctor that was talking about that. And that talk track came back when we spoke too. And it's just that whole piece of just stepping back and realizing, trusting and believing that your tank is your tank. It has to overflow to be able to bless others, but it has to be full. And for it to be full, you have to trust and believe that you'll be around the right energies. And I trust and believe that. And I know that. And I know through God, all things are possible. I know that. And that's it. And it's like things will crumble, things will prosper, but through it all, it's just an unshakable peace that has come through that can't be broken, and you're a part of that talk track. So I'm thankful for that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
You too.
I want to see you more, so don't wait so long.
Well,
Okay, I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Ah, I love her. Such a blessing. Such a blessing. Tandy, I see you. Jasmine, I see you. You ladies come up. Jasmine and Tandra, I see you. I mean, Tandra. Jasmine and Tandy, I see you. You ladies come up. Especially Tandra. I mean, Tandy and Jasmine. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm tongue twisted this morning. Can you guys see me? Because this light is really bright in my space. Okay, I think you can see me better there. Beautiful souls, I want to see you come up. I want to see you come up. Okay? Because Marlene, stay with me. Don't you go anywhere. I want to just grab them because I know they're getting ready to go somewhere. I know these two, and I've been trying to call them for a couple of days. Jasmine! Marlene, stay with me, baby. I love you. Jasmine!
Hi.
Hi, beautiful.
Hi.
So, are you hi, sunshine? That's my sunshine. That's my sunshine. So,
How's everybody?
so I wanted to. I'm not going. Good job, Marlene. Don't you leave me. Hi, Brianna. Oh, you brought Brianna in. So, Jasmine, I really want you to do self-talk. Let me introduce you to everybody. Let me introduce everybody to you. This is Jasmine. You know, everyone in here, I'm not sure if you know this about me. If you don't, you get ready to find out. I am a gifted soul. I hear from spirit. I hear from God. I hear messages. I deliver messages. I speak to people's loved ones who have crossed over or made the transition to the other side. I see things that are going to happen. I see things that have happened. Everybody here knows that. This is what I do every day. You can go back and watch the videos and see. But if you live in Maryland, I actually will come to your home. I come to your home to deliver messages. And if I come to your home, you'll probably met this beautiful soul right here because we have history. We have a beautiful history together. If I may, can I share a little bit, Jasmine? Yes. Can I share a little bit of history that me and you have?
Yeah.
So when I first met this beautiful soul, we was at her grandmom's house, and her grandma was making her transition making her transition out of planet Earth. And I said to her, I said, your grandma is leaving with you this beautiful gift. I said, I don't know what it is, but when she leaves, you're going to have this beautiful gift. She's leaving you something huge. And we were like, okay. So her grandma made the transition, and she was looking for, I didn't know what it was. She was looking for, she said, I didn't get.
Like, oh, she's leaving me money on her will? I had no idea.
Right. Jasmine was like, you're a fraud. She didn't leave me anything. You're a fraud. I didn't get anything. I said, well, I don't know, honey. She told me she was leaving you something. And then she had we had another encounter where she came to my house, and she came to my house via her aunt. Her aunt said, I want you to come over here so we can ask Dr. New this question. And Jasmine was like, yeah, she's a fraud. She already told me I was going to get something, and I didn't get nothing. So, oh, Harlan, okay, please do, brother. So, so when she got there, she had come because of her sister had made her transition out as well. So there was a song that was playing when they came to the door. I think it was, I forget the song. Huh?
This little light of mine.
This little light of mine. Because Spirit said, play that song as soon as they get to the door. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. And I was playing it, and I said, who does this song who is this song for? And she said, that's the song my sister used to sing in the choir. So, and it kind of enlightened her, like, okay, maybe this lady might be onto something. So we kept talking, and a lot of stuff came out. So her faith was restored in my process or in my gift. And then shortly after that, she began to see things. She began to see angels. She began to hear people who passed away. In fact, when my father made his transition, she was there with me in the room, in the hospital room. I don't even know how they got in there because it was only supposed to be family. But they got in that hospital room, and I was sitting at my dad's feet while he was taking his last breath. And I said, I had my eyes closed.
When we got to the floor, they didn't ask us no questions. The door had opened, and my aunt and I just walked right in like it was nothing, which was surprising, shocking, because they're so strict when it comes to ICU. So we just walked right in there without question at all. We were making up a plan, like if they were to ask us, who are we? We're just going to say, oh, that's my uncle. But they didn't ask us not one question.
So when I looked up and they were there, I was at my dad's feet, and I had my head down. I didn't speak a word. I just had my head down at my dad's feet, and I told my dad, I said, I know you got to go, and it's okay. I'll be okay. We'll be okay. You can leave. You don't have to stay. You don't have to worry. Everything will be okay. And as soon as I said that, this big old huge presence came in the room, and I saw it take my dad, and it was off to where it was going. And when I opened up my eyes, Jasmine said, and I never spoke a word. She heard me in the spirit. I never said it out loud. She said, as soon as you said, it's okay, Dad, you can leave, your dad said, he looked at you and he said, what did he say? He looked at Jack. No. What happened?
No, he said I only can leave if Anderson say it's okay. She has to say it's okay. And then as soon as he said that, you said, it's okay, Dad, you can go. And as soon as that happened, he transitioned. And then he looked back at himself and he was like, whew, I did it.
Yes.
And he jiggled change in his pockets and he walked right on out.
And Jasmine didn't know. Jasmine never knew my dad. And my dad, he would always wear these shorts. And he would keep his change and his keys in his pocket. And he would always jiggle them. And so...
like...
So at that moment, I said to her, I need to be your mentor. Will you let me be your spiritual mentor? And she says, yes. So the gift that her grandmother gave her was the gift of sight. It was the ability, the same gift I have. And her grandmother, I think her grandmother was the first person that started talking to you.
Yes.
Yeah. She introduced herself in her gift to Jasmine. So this is Jasmine. So this is Jasmine, guys. She is on the New Practice team. She has done. She has allowed me to be her mentor for at least 2 years. So she has been with me. She has all of my teachings wrapped up inside of her for over 2 years. So this is what you're looking at. You will see her at the conference. So all that being said, we are doing our self-talk this morning. Me and Jasmine and Tiffany, we used to go on the phone every morning at 9 and do our self-talk, but now I do it with you guys because their work schedules have changed. So we're doing our self-talk, and it's around trust. And I was saying earlier how trust has been such a big word for me, seeing as though men, and especially in regards to men, because men have violated me and I don't really trust them like that, for a large degree, but my trust has grown and not really in the same space, but still growing. So trust was huge when it came up for me. So trust is the word that we're using today for our self-talk. Now, did you come up so you can do your self-talk? I hope so. I hope so.
Yes.
Okay. So, what is your beautiful self-talk?
So you guys, I have some history. Okay, I have some history, and if I do get emotional, I apologize. Um, but when it comes to trust with me, it's just trusting the ability that I am stronger than mentally, or that I'm stronger than what I think that I am. Um, so in my past, um, in my past, I was
You have trust issues with men?
yes, yes, thank you. I was having trust issues with guys, to the extent to where it mentally damaged me. Um, and now I am in the process of trying to work my way through it. Of course, as you can see, I still have to make up for doing that. But it's gotten better because 2 years ago, I even made it this far to begin to think about. So it's just trusting that I'm strong enough that and it also was a scary phase for me because I didn't see. So I'm trusting that things are okay. You know, they'll always be okay no matter what. Trust- I'm trusting myself to say I'm going in the right direction no matter what happens. So it's just about and where I trust myself and trust that I can do it and it'll get better. So trust is a big for me to get my past. So it's just hard to trust starting with myself first. So for myself or my children, and not just my kids. I can't teach them. So, so just
I say, I say. We could hear most of what she was saying, and Ida said, "Fisher, my jazz." But I didn't interrupt her because I wanted her to hear her own words. You're gonna find a lot of times, sometimes I won't interrupt people because they're in the spirit or they're in that space, and I don't want them to come out of that space to check their mic. I want them to stay in that space of healing. So that's why I didn't say anything. So if you were wondering why she not
oh,
saying anything,
I
it's okay. You needed that space. You needed that space to say that. So it was good. It's kind of like gibbery. It's like every other word. I know, Marlene. I can read lips too. That's what I was doing.
sorry, you guys. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I can hear you clear now.
Right.
Yes. Yes. You did amazing. I love that. It is like we're working on this trust thing.
Yeah. It's
We're
not
working.
easy. Trust is a short word, but it definitely comes with a big package. Trust is it's hard, you
Yeah,
know. So
I
trust
sure.
is definitely it has so many different factors in it. It's such a small word with a huge, huge meaning. So
Yeah, yeah, I
yeah.
sure. I sure. You're spearheading something for the a new practice, and it was so beautiful the other day. The food drive for the new practice. You want to
Yes.
make that announcement?
Yeah, so everybody, we have started up with I know of Alexandria Hospital. Um, it's in Alexandria, Virginia. My director and I have started up a foundation for the new practice. And it's just for a month. It's for the month of March. So something just led to us. I know that the holidays are close and the weather's changing, so it's food drive. So anybody who is in the DMV who needs food or non-perishable items, Dr. New and myself and the rest of us who's in our group can, deliver those perishable items to you guys. It's with the whole hospital, so it'll be a ton of food. So just let us know. You can reach out on the TRAP website, or go to the new practice and leave a message. You can talk to myself directly or Dr. New. You can also reach out to Tiffany, and just let us know who can benefit from it. And starting in April, we'll go out and we'll disperse it and put it out there. So anybody who needs those non-perishable items, please let us know. It is open March 1st through the 31st. So if you're in Virginia, you can come to Nova Alexandria Hospital if you want to drop off anything, DC, Maryland, or Virginia. And you'll see it'll be a whole ordeal set up in the cafe with poster signs and everything like that has containers so you can drop off your perishable items. So we're definitely always about the community, as you can see. So just let us know.
Thank you, Jazz. That's how big her heart is, guys. Thank you. Thank you. All right, beautiful. I'm not going to hold you. I will see you tomorrow.
Yes, at noon.
And if I don't,
I'll be there.
I'm trusting that you come.
I'm glad you're trusting that.
That was good like that. All right. I see you tomorrow. I love you.
I love you.
Bye. All right, beautiful. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Marlene. Tanya, come on up. Oh, Marlene, I'm calling you. It's saying that no answer. Let's try this again. Okay, I'm going to clear you out, and then I'm going to try to invite you. I can't invite you. Okay. Will you put join conversation again, Marlene, so I can get you in here? RC, what's up, RC? That's my very, very good friend from when I was a little kid. Hey, RC. Marlene, can you hit join conversation again? Because I tried to get you on, but it wouldn't let me bring you up. It said that you didn't answer. I know that's not the case. It probably just couldn't connect. All right, I have a sense of peace and tears every time I come to see you on Facebook. I wish I could come. Hi, Shirley. You can. I'm having a conference in August 2018, this year, August 2018, in Maryland. So come, beautiful. Everybody in here is coming. We're not letting any obstacles stand in the way. So, and I'll self-talk everyone to say, I'm coming to Maryland. They're not even allowing themselves to doubt it or any of that. Just make up your mind and put it out there in the world, and watch the Spirit bring the money and the means to get there. That's what we're doing. Marlene is coming to Maryland.
Listen, I'm going to keep praying. I told you. Girl, I'm so poor. They took the R and the O. I'm just poor.
They're gonna bring the R and the O back because you coming to Maryland. They're gonna bring the money to you. They're gonna bring everything.
They better rent me a horse and buggy because that's how I'm getting there.
No, you're coming out. What state are you in?
I'm in Massachusetts.
Okay, you're coming on the plane. You're going to get in the plane. This is how it's going to go. This is how it's all going to go down. We're going to self-talk this today. I trust that the money is coming so that you can come. And the time will be perfect. It'll be perfect timing. And the money will be there and extra. That's how it's all going to play out for you in August. The money's going to be there, and you're going to be able to come, and you're going to have extra, and we're going to have a good time. That's the only thing I'm receiving.
If not, y'all better take a lot of pictures and send them to me.
Ashe. Ashe. So our word for the day is trust. We're like, what is your self-talk around the word trust?
Well, we know that's a big thing with me. I even got it tattooed on me right here. DTA, don't trust nobody.
What?
That's how deep it runs with me. My waters run deep with that. But that runs back from being a little one to men to whatever my life situation was. But I have to say, through the last, I guess, I'd have to say 6, 7 years, I've learned slowly to let out more trust. And I think I've done that by learning to get rid of the stuff that I knew was like, why are you even putting that there when you know you can't trust it? Or trusting what I felt, saying, no, 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 no. That's a funky sock. Get that away. No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like trusting what I knew, what I felt,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes, like my honey says, babe, you just look at the negative at everything. And I'm like, no, I just don't have stupid on my head. I see the other, avenues that some people are trying to take. So, maybe I'm a little bit too pessimistic sometimes, but I keep my eyes open. I keep my eyes open. And I think that is my trust. That is my trust. But if I don't keep my eyes open, I don't go nowhere blind. You know what I mean? I don't go nowhere blind. God gave me these eyes. They may not be the greatest right now, but I'm going to use them. And he gave me 2 sets of eyes. He gave me this one here, and he gave me this one here. So,
I say.
but my first trust is to learning to fully trust in God. Now that's a big one for me.
I say.
I'm learning. But you want to hear something? You'll be proud of me, Dr. Anu, because I was proud and I didn't even know. You know how I had said the other day that some people were meant to be in your life? They grow with you on the tree and then they just go away like fall leaves. Well, a friend of mine, like I told you, I got a few friends of mine that are Christian, and I love them dearly with all my heart. And he said, well, that just comes just like from the Bible. It says some people only meant here to be for a season. And I was like, I didn't even know that was from the Bible. That was from my heart.
I say. I
See,
say.
he wasn't speaking to me, and I didn't even know. He put it to me in my own words.
I
Speaking
say.
the way that I can feel it. You see, we got our own communication, and that's okay.
I say. I say. As
That's,
within,
Lord
so
knows,
without. The word is in
Lord
you.
knows. Not find a name, a number, a hereforth, and those 4 thous, and none of that in the book. You give me a book, and I go, Just talk to me, because don't ask me to look up nothing.
What?
No.
I say. I say. But you proved to
But you,
yourself that it was in you already.
but you talk to me, and I can come back at you from what the Lord's love is. I know what that is. I know what's right. I know what's wrong. And I know what the love is.
I
And
say.
And he spoke to me in his own way. And to me, that proved it to me.
I
All my life.
I say. I say. It's a beautiful
You
thing.
know,
It's a
words
beautiful
may have,
thing.
they meant the same thing.
Always. It's in you. It's not outside
It's
you.
always been in
It's in you.
It's always been in me. And like I said, I got that from my grandmother.
Yeah. I say.
And Lord
I,
knows she wasn't no saint either. She was not no saint. Nope. But she taught me. She taught me from here. You
I
know?
say.
So we know trust is a big thing for me. So that I'm working on. But I'm going to say today, I am going to trust in his word that speaks to me. I'm going to trust in God's word that speaks to me and lets me let go of the anger and the distrust that I have for other things in my life. For me, it takes more steps.
I say.
I
I
know I'm
say.
not alone. I will make it through it.
Nope. Not alone.
I'm not alone.
Mm-mm.
He's given me strength to get through so many things with his trust. Because without him, I would not be here today. And I would not have found you by crazy happenstance. And I am so blessed Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Thank you, Dr. Anu.
Ditto.
And then I found all these beautiful ladies and gentlemen from the tribe. So I'm very happy. I am blessed. So my self-talk today is learn to trust, learn to know that it'll be okay. And even if it doesn't work out, it's okay if it don't work out. If you feel it's not working for you, or you feel, hey, you know what, that's just not right for me, I have the right to say no. I have the inner strength to say, you know, I just don't believe in that. I don't think you're doing it with my best interests or the interests of the ones that I love. So I'm going to trust in me, and I'm going to trust in the word that I feel in my heart and say, no.
Ashe. 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 I love that last piece when you say I'm gonna trust what's in my heart, and if it's not for the good of me and my family or those I love, I'm just gonna decline the offer.
Exactly. Deny. I think that's where I'm at in my life. And although yesterday I had to say I had a mama bear auntie snap off in which I had to go back and apologize.
Ashe. Ashe.
Somebody who's not been doing my family right, but because I used to be the one to come out to my character. Like if you looked at me funny, I was like that. But that's been years, and I came back from that. And then just something somebody did yesterday just was like, you have got some nerve, you have got balls of something yourself, and you need to be put in your place. And it wasn't the right arena to do it, and I shouldn't have. So I went back and apologized because it's not me, it's not my character anymore.
Ashe.
I apologized. I said, listen, I don't usually come out my character. I apologize, so, and then I dealt with it on a personal level somewhere else,
Ashe. Ashe. Yay.
It'll be maintained, but it will be maintained on a different level. It doesn't need to be maintained all out there. I don't like drama. I don't even watch soap operas, okay? So,
Ashe. Ashe.
got enough of my own. So, for that, I apologize out to the world because I know what I send out will come back.
Woo!
So, that's
Won't it?
listen, I got skeletons in my closet, but
What?
you know what? I'm not afraid to pull them out and air them out no more, though. Because I say, you know what? Yeah, look at what I done. Yeah, I done all of that. But you know who I am now. So, and a lot of them skeletons I got in the closet ain't even mine. I hold a lot of them for other folks. So, watch whose closet you open.
It's best not to open up too many words because I hold some of your skeletons.
Yep, we're both in there.
Ashe. Ashe.
But anyway, again, today I'm gonna go back to my trust. I need to recycle this in myself. I need to instill this in myself today.
Nice.
I'm gonna go back into the trust of God and in the gift that He gave me to help let it grow, to know what is right and wrong, what I will and will not accept, to know the falsehoods of others, to know the deception of others that are trying to get their own deceptions into my life or to other lives that I love. And I have the right to say, no, I don't want you to do that. No, I will not accept that. And this is how you come in my life, and this is how I will either accept you or not accept you.
Ashe.
Whether you be a person, a situation, somebody trying to sell me something, whatever it may be.
I sure.
I can,
I sure.
and that's how I start out, and how I
Sure.
trust in what God is giving me.
I sure. I sure.
I'm building that up. The trust in individual people, there are some you just know you can't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Some people that just don't have.
I sure. I sure. Uh-oh. She froze on me. She froze on me on this side. Give it a few seconds. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the new practice. This is our morning self-talk. Good morning, Geraldine. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, she went out on her own. Went out on her own. Okay. All right, Alisa, I'm bringing you up, beautiful. Okay. Alisa, do me a favor. Jump out so I can come and grab you. I'm going to... Alisa, go out and then come back in. Okay, I had to take you out. Now come back in. Alisa, put join tribe. Hit join tribe again. I love you, Marlene. I know your phone went out. I was like, okay. And then I waited for a little while for it to pop back in. I said, maybe the signal went out. But I love you too, lady. Alisa, you were next in line. And especially since I called for you to come up, I definitely want to make sure that I get this done. Or at least get to connect. Alisa, will you write the word invite in the comment line? And are you on your cell phone? Because you have to be on your cell phone. It doesn't work on the computer. I don't know why, but it doesn't. It doesn't work on the computer. Alisa, I'm trying to grab you, but it won't let me. Are you on your cell phone? Alisa, will you type something in the comment line for me? I'm going to see if I can grab you myself. Okay, there we go. No, are you on your cell phone, Alisa? Because you have to be on your cell phone to come up. Tina says, thanks, Marlene. You always say something I need to hear. Shame. Yes, you're on your cell phone. Okay, you might have to come out, leave your cell phone, shut it. Like I put in all tabs and then I come back in. So end all tabs and then come back in. And I'm going to wait for you because I really want to talk with you. Good morning, everyone. Will you do that? Will you come out and then come back in? Because sometimes we have to refresh. It does that sometimes. So we'll come out and come back in. So on your cell phone, put in program. Like come all the way out of Facebook and then come back in. Jolie, I feel so much better since yesterday. Yay! My tribe gave me the oomph I needed to get my butt in gear. Ashe! You do such a beautiful job, Geraldine. I mean, you really do. You do amazing work. You're not afraid to see yourself. You're not afraid to speak your truth. You are just an amazing soul. You are an amazing soul to work with. You are an amazing soul to watch. So, ashe. Ashe. Good morning. It's morning over there, Trippy. Good morning. Good morning. And for everyone who is here, welcome. I want you guys to join the tribe. I have a class that's coming out March the 3rd called Who is God? Who is God? If you have ever thought to yourself, there's got to be more to life than this. Where are you, God? Or how can you help me or show up in my life? If you've ever said those questions or those words, please join that class. It's such an inexpensive class. I made it cheaper than a thing of coffee every day. So please, please, please join the tribe, sign up for that class, and we're going to have a good time. I promise you that. Well, we're having a good time so far. The class that has already. There we go. There we go. I'm able to add you in. I know. Truthy said it's morning over there. She said, oh, okay, it's night over there. She's just saying good morning to us. I get it. I get it. Because sometimes she says I'm doing my night talk. For the page. I need you to message me about tech help. Please, for the page. Okay. The page is giving you some trouble. Okay, I'll do that. Oh no, where did you go, Elise? Elisa, come on in, beautiful. Okay, we're going to concentrate and bring Elisa in. Elisa, you are going to get in. You're coming in right now. There we go.
Hello, everyone.
How are you?
I'm doing fine.
All right. You're saying doing fine. Let me see something. Hold on 1 second.
I'm sorry, my dog is with me, and she's like, they wants to have attention from me. No. Well,
it's okay.
I'm very happy. It's my first time on the tribe. I'm very happy.
Oh, welcome.
Live.
Welcome.
It's here, not
Welcome.
morning. It's midday here, so it's in the. I'm all the way in the Netherlands.
Wow, we are in the Netherlands. Ashe. Beautiful soul, you have some sadness. You have experienced some sadness. It feels like it's attached to family stuff. Family. I feel sadness I feel your sadness, and it feels like it's attached to family stuff, family. But you're going to be okay. There is sadness. You're such an amazing soul.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you have a beautiful light about you. Very pure, very divine, but still wondering, like, what is this experience called life? Should it bear such pain, or should it bear such experiences? Kind of confused about the experiences that are happening around you, and that is a little bit confusion around you. So, you're very bright, very amazing soul, and it's just not registering to you why things are turning out the way that, or turned out the way, or turning out the way that it is. And it's all around family. There's some issues. This thing is making you to feel not good enough, or not worthy, or not worth it. You're so worth it. But you're so worth it, beautiful. My God. You're so worth it. So worth it. There's an amazing amount of love inside of you that you wish to give out to people around you, to your family, and to people in the world. You have an abundance of love. Your whole thing is love and light. And you're trying, so desperately hard to figure out, what about that? Why can't people accept that, or see that, or feel that within you? So wonderful. You're so amazing. You're so amazing. So amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing. Did you recently, do you have someone on the other side um, that made a transition and that you've been waiting to hear from?
Yeah, there are two persons on the other side,
Okay.
and
Okay, don't tell me anything. Don't tell me anything. Don't tell me anything. Somebody is coming forward and they're bringing a checkerboard. Like maybe they used to play checkers, or you guys used to play checkers, or black and white was important, but it's a checkerboard. A checker is a game. It's a game board. So did you have someone on the other side that you used to play games with, or
not games. I think what feels for me is the black and white part. I think
okay,
that's
okay,
important for me.
okay, okay.
I think.
This person is saying to you, it's very interesting because you have a lot of stuff going on with your family, but this person, I can't tell if they're your family, but they're saying to tell you they did not leave you by yourself. So you're not alone, or they didn't leave you by yourself. They didn't leave you by yourself. They're still with you. They didn't leave you by yourself. Or you're not alone. I'm still with you. I didn't leave you by yourself. Hmm. Okay, now if this doesn't resonate with you, I'm gonna well listen. They're also showing me a cat, a cougar, a tiger, or something like that. A cat, a cougar, a tiger, or a lion, some big cat-like animal. Does this person that you're talking about, do they have are they a Leo? Is their sign a Leo? Do you have someone that's a Leo?
I have to check that out because uh, I didn't know their zodiac sign. I have to search
Okay.
that out.
Okay, okay, because they're showing me a cat, like a big cat, like a Leo or a tiger or
Can it be a wolf? Can it be like a big wolf like like wake up? Hey, like her.
yeah, it could be like that. But that's a
Yeah,
dog because they're
yeah, she's
showing
like
that this animal is important to them and they're fast. So what they're trying to tell me about the animal is that it's important and it's fast. So it runs very fast and it's very important to this person. So does that dog run? Did that person have a relationship with their dog where they took him running?
yes,
Okay, because this is what they're trying to show me. Like the animal is very fast. They just run. They run together. It's very fast. They run. They run together.
yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. Ashe. Ashe. This is the person who's saying they didn't leave you. They didn't leave you. They didn't leave you alone. It seems like, are you worried about housing or where you'll be moving or where you'll be living?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay. Because they're saying on the other side, this is what they're saying, that they didn't leave you. They're still here. The housing and the living, they're on the other side and they're trying to work that out for you so you can get to your place of being comfortable. Okay? That's what this
yes.
person is saying.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Did you Because this person doesn't, and it could be family, forgive me if it's not, it doesn't feel like this is your blood family, but they have a lot of love for you. This person doesn't feel like a blood family member. Is this person that I'm describing to you a blood family member?
Yeah, it feels like my grandmother, sorry.
Okay, your grandma used to play with the animal and go running with them.
Yeah, she was not that capable of running, but my dog was always running because she is like Siberian Husky and she will always want to run. Even
Okay,
so running
okay,
that my grandma fell down, like running.
okay, okay. So hold on, because this person that I'm talking about is a male energy. So grandma
Okay,
hasn't come up yet. This person that I'm
okay,
talking about is a male energy. It's a male energy, and for some reason, they don't feel like um, they don't feel like family. Doesn't mean they're not family, but it doesn't feel like
it,
family.
it could
So I'm just gonna
it
tell
could be. Sorry for interrupting.
you.
Sorry, it could be my dad, my biologic dad, but I didn't went raised about it. I didn't raise the up with him.
Okay, okay, okay. So what I want you to find out is if he was a Leo,
I will,
because
yes.
what he's saying is that he didn't mean to leave you. That's what he keeps saying. He didn't mean to leave you. It wasn't, he didn't mean to leave you alone or leave you. This is what I
Okay.
hear him saying. And he's showing me the big animal. So he's probably a Leo. His probably birthday is probably July or August. Do you know what your father's birthday is?
I have to check it out. It's bad because I didn't went raised about him, but I have
Okay,
to
it's
check that
okay.
out.
Okay, it's okay. Just
Should I check it out
find
now
out.
for you, or
uh,
should I check it out now for you?
if you
Uh,
can.
um,
You have
yeah,
it written
it's
down
the
somewhere?
information is on my phone. I have to leave the
Okay.
video there.
Okay, well, come back and tell me, but let me finish telling you what he's saying. He's saying that he
Yes.
didn't mean to leave you, that he loves you very much, and this housing situation, it feels like you're in a housing situation where you want to leave or get out of the house or not be where you are, or you're concerned about where you're living. And he wants you to know that he's working that out on the other side for you. He's doing everything he can so that you can get to a place that's comfortable and you feel good and you feel happy. He's
Okay.
also bringing me a checkerboard. So the checkerboard is red and black. So he could have been a person who played checkers, or he could have
Hmm.
been a person who played chess, which is a white and black checkerboard. He could have been he could have been a person who played either one of those games. You follow what I'm saying? If this person wants you to know that they didn't mean to leave you, they love you, and they're trying to work on your housing for you. So
Okay.
just know that. And he's got it.
Okay.
He's either a Leo, or he like big cats or lions, or an animal that moves very fast. And when they run, they move fast, like 50, 60 miles an hour. They're just like moving real fast. So you'll probably find out that he was a Leo. Yeah.
Okay.
And this is what's coming for you. Because a lot of the sadness that you have is coming from family, coming from a place of family. These are family sadness. This is family sadness. Um, this is um, you having the feeling of not being as beautiful as you are, not being as amazing as you are, not feeling worthy. Spirit wants you to know, he wants you to know that you are worthy, and you were never meant, it was never meant for him to leave you. He never meant to leave you. He never meant to leave you. He didn't mean to leave you. He didn't want to leave you. It wasn't he didn't want to. He wants you to know that. He wants you to know that. This whole thing about your sadness is stemmed around your family life. And he feels a little bit responsible for the family life or the family environment. And he wants you to know that he's doing everything he can to fix that for you.
Yes.
Now, this person could be alive, because sometimes when they um, he feels like if he's alive, he's actually working in the spirit. So in other words, if he's alive, he's inside of himself praying and working in the spirit for you. Um, if he's not alive, then he's actively, there working on your behalf. But he is going to fix this for you. Okay. All right.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, please text me and let me know if he's a Leo.
Yes, I will. Thank you. I will.
We
I
didn't
will
get
search
to
that.
self-talk today. Today wasn't about self-talk for you. They just wanted you to get that message.
It was a lot of trust to come up for me. It cost me a lot of time to hit the button, but I did it. And it's because of you. I listen to all of your stories, and it motivates me to come up. So thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you. And join the tribe, lady. Join the tribe. And we're here.
I already did. I already did. Yes. Oh. Thank you.
Ashe. Okay, good. Then hopefully I'll see you Monday. Make sure you let me know if he was a Leo, or if you can find a connection between him and the cat.
I will, yes. Thank you.
Love.
Love, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Jasmine, did you pick up anything? I don't want to leave you out since you're in here. I know that sometimes you pick up too. All right. So I'm going down the list. And Nika, you are next. Oh, Mary. Mary, you might have to go out and come back in, because nope, it's not letting me connect you. Mary, it's not letting me connect you. No, it's not letting me connect you. You might have to go out and come back in. All right. It's Tara, Renika, and then Tripti. Tara, Reniki, and then Tripti. Oh, I'm doing this thing all wrong. Someone just popped in, and they're at the bottom. I've been going from the bottom to the top. It's supposed to be from the top to the bottom. So it's Tripti, Renika, and then okay, here's Mary. It's Tripti, Renika, and then Tara. Tripti, Renika, then Tara, then Ida. Mary's back. I'll let you in, baby. So you have to, I think you have to close all the apps on your phone. Don't leave, Mary. Just go out and then close all the apps on your phone and then come back in. Like you have to hit the button, close app. Tripti!
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. So what is it there? It's nighttime there.
Oh, it's 10 o'clock.
Ah.
Yeah, so
okay.
I thought.
So we're an hour behind each other day and night. It's 11 o'clock in the morning here. Yes. So it's 1 hour away, but it's at night over there.
Absolutely.
I got it now.
I thought I'll quickly come and say hello because I'm not online from last 2-3 days. You all must be wondering what happened to me. So I was coming in, coming out, coming in, coming out. Just trying to fix everything so that I can announce the event. And a lot of things going around post that thing. So just trying to make everything happen and make it big, make it huge, make it large. So I'm trying really hard. So I thought I'll just quickly pop in and say hello and just share this with you.
I say. Yeah. I'm going to share the video on Monday. I got the video, and I'm going to play it on my computer because I know you said it's private. So I'm going to play it on my computer real big, and then I'm going to hold my phone up so everybody can see it.
Is it? No, you can play it.
I can play it? I thought
Yeah,
you said
yeah.
it was private, not
No,
to
no, no. No, no.
Oh,
It is there on YouTube. It is there on YouTube.
oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
So I
okay,
shared it on the messenger so that you can watch it and see
okay.
how
I did. I
colorful it
loved it.
is. It is so
Yeah,
colorful. So
yeah.
yeah, just wanted to share the logo pink and
I
and
saw that. I was like, there it is.
so I really,
Wow.
really wanted to come online and say I missed the gratitude one. I did comment the gratitude my gratitude yesterday, and day before yesterday also I was here. I was in and out, so I thought today let me just come and say at least hello to everyone. You guys are
I say,
amazing. You guys are amazing.
I say, I say. Well, I'm glad you came.
Yes.
I'm gonna share the video on Monday.
No worries.
It's
I just
very
wanted you to see it because that's my traditional dance form. And it
yeah.
really took me ages to bring it to the state I live in. And now this, then we already got few queries from other part of India to do events on their states. So I'm hoping and praying that we can pull this up and pull next one up and hoping, fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed.
It's done. That's done.
Yeah.
That's
And
done.
also, uh, just wanted to say thank you that you gave me a space to share my deity with you all guys. I felt so nice that night that the good vibes went into this group, and I'm sure many could connect with her directly, and I could feel it, and I could feel the happiness on her face. So, which gives me very a satisfaction in my heart that, yay, now she's all the way to the US.
Hey, she made it to the US.
Yes,
Yeah, you
yes,
can see
yes.
it. Feel it. See it. You
Yeah.
see it.
So, which is superb, which is superb.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So I'll not take much of your time, guys. You guys are amazing. Amazing.
I say.
I could hear the crystal or the stones which you were doing in between while you were doing the self-talk. So I could hear that they are in process, they are working, and that sound is so pure. I don't know.
Mm,
I can feel that sound. It's so pure,
yeah,
which is good, which is good.
I say.
And from last few days, this is very. I think I shared this with you earlier. From last few days, and I shared it that my intuition is really really growing strong, and sometimes it's really like it really brings smile on my face that right now I'm thinking of someone, and in another 10-15 minutes or within an hour either I get message from that person or I get call from that person, and the moment I see that it's like okay, good. and and what is interesting is when I'm talking with someone and somebody is thinking about something or is looking for something, I'm getting a very hazy image or a view in my head that it might be there or it might be at so and so place. So I am again at the receiving end. I'm receiving whatever I'm getting it from the universe, and I'm thankful for all. I'm thankful for all. So I thought
I
it's
say.
important for me to share this with you. So just quickly want to come
I
online and
say.
share this.
I say. I say. I say. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank.
beautiful.
And I want to come to Maryland. I want to come to Maryland.
We're coming to Maryland. Everything's gonna work out. Some kind of way you're gonna be like, I'm going to Maryland.
I know. I want to come to Maryland. Yeah. Universe, please make it happen.
Yes. Yes.
Just imagine
We're not gonna-
we all are virtual friends and we all are under one roof and the roof is going crazy. Just imagine the vibration of that room. I mean, I can just imagine. And it's going to be wow. I mean, everyone is meeting everyone with so much warmth, so much love. And then there will be people like me who's very bad with names. So,
You have the faces. Are you good with faces?
oh, yes, but I am very poor with names. I'm very poor. I forget names. I mean, I'll remember, I know this person. Who's that person? But I'll forget what their name is. And now, like, people around me, they know that I have this bad habit of forgetting names. So they'll say, I know you don't remember my name, but this is my name. I'm like, sorry. But
Me
that's
too.
that's how I think we can resonate with each other in a lot of things.
Sure.
Yes, blow the roof off, blow the roof off.
Yes.
Yes.
That's right.
So thank you so much, Doctor. Means a lot. And we have the best life coach of the world.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you.
We
Thank
all are going to be your cheerleader, don't worry.
Yes, we're doing this thing.
Yes, we
I'm
are.
cheering back at y'all.
Oh,
We're doing
yes. Oh, yes. And also, let me just say it. Whenever I'm watching this, my daughter will quickly pop in and she, let me see what headgear she's wearing today. And she's so fascinated with your entire headscarf and everything. Yeah. And she's like, I really love the way she covers her hair. So, just wanted to say that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is my favorite one. I have dedicated, I don't want to say it out loud because then if I wear it, people will start asking. But whenever I feel like I want to go into the spirit and hear, I wear this one.
Wow.
This is my lucky scarf right here because it came from my best friend, and I think she got it from Africa. So it's made
Wow.
from my land.
Wow.
So that's when I wear this one, when I want to be open to hear. This is my favorite one. I'm open to hear anyway, but I just like to wear this one when I am.
Wow. So now we all will remember that now today that it's going to be special. It's not just self-talk. It's also be hearing. So we'll remember that. And we'll keep asking in between. No, we'll keep asking in between. Are you hearing anything about us? Tell us. Remember, tribe, we have all the rights to ask her any messages.
And I'm never going to say it again. I've never told anybody that. I'm never going to say it again. Trippy, pull that out.
Yeah, just forget it. You didn't say anything. We didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear from me.
Nothing. We'll just keep reminding you. Any message for us? You guys are doing an amazing job. Thank you, doctor. It's like no words. No words. Thank you. And you have an amazing day, guys. Keep rocking.
Thank you. You too. And I see you Monday morning.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Ashe.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Ashe. Alisa, I got your message. You said he was not a Leo. So I don't know what this animal is. Maybe if you, I want you to try it. Well, you don't have to try and find out. It'll be brought to you. What I do know about spirit is that it always, always, always verifies itself. So let me know when you find out what the fast cat is. Maybe your mom's a Leo. Maybe he just likes and maybe he just likes the fast cat or the animal. Maybe he likes being king of the jungle. But it will pop up. Something will pop up and you'll say, "Oh, okay. That is it." I will. I'm thinking my grandfather, he is still here. Yeah, it's something about that cat. So find out, like, was your dad in some kind of way, may sound weird, I'm just throwing stuff out there. Is your dad from a royal bloodline? Is your dad was your dad the king of the castle? Was something with that daggone fast cat that is with him? So don't worry, it will come up, it will pop up. Maybe you might ask your mom, those things. I don't know. The color's red and black and the fast cat. But I always ask them to give me something so that you will know who they are. I never question their message, but I like for them to give identifying factors of who they are. So, tell me this, Alisa. Tell me this. When I say to you that there's something going on with the housing and you're trying to deal with moving, and all of this is surrounded by family. So maybe you're with family or you want to be with family. Something is surrounding your family and your living situation and your peace. Does that make sense to you? Just say yes or no. Just type in yes or no in the comment line. So just type in the word yes or type in the word no, that doesn't make any sense, or type in the word yes, that makes sense. Never mind. Can you just come back up? I'm sorry, guys. Let me just finish this because I don't want this person to be talking to me when I get offline. When I get offline, I want to go. It makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do you mind coming back up? I'm sorry, guys, who are in the queue. I just want to get this part done so it doesn't keep talking to me while I'm going on to the next person. I like to have clarity. I like people to have clarity whenever I'm speaking to them. I don't do good with things that are not clear. So, Alisa, will you come back up? Will you just hit the word invite, or I can invite you? I'm going to invite you, and then you just come up. I'm inviting you, and if you can come up, just come up. There we go. Okay, so so that makes sense to you what I said in terms of family.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so the message is accurate. So the bringer of the message is who we're trying to determine who is the bringer of this message, because the message is accurate. That's cool. Now we just need to find out who the bringer of this message is. Because I was saying that it doesn't feel like the person necessarily is family, but that would make sense if your dad did not raise you. So that's why I'm not feeling the parental connection, because he wasn't present for you to feel the parental connection. So that makes sense to me.
True for me as well.
Now, do you know anything at all about him, or is his life a mystery?
I know he's creative. I know some certain things, but his life is more a mystery for me.
Okay. Is your mom still alive?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Um, wow. Your mom has sadness too. Um, when I say that to you, does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Yes.
It does.
Yes. It's like you guys are sharing something. I would like for you to do a session with me, healing session. I want you to pray, meditate, or whatever it is you do to get clarity or permission to do something. And if for some reason it says yes, your spirit says yes, I want to work with her, I want you to book a session with me, because that healing, there is a deep healing that needs to take place, and this space is coming from your mom. Like you guys are connected. You're sharing something. You're sharing the same. You're sharing a pain point. Do you follow what
Okay.
I'm saying? You're sharing a pain point. Yeah, and it's pretty heavy. So I would like to go through a healing. I would like to go through the healing session with you. But in terms of your dad, I was gonna say, you can ask your mom, what does the lion or the tiger or that fast cat mean to your dad? She might know. Um,
Okay.
she might know because it means something. Or we might have to look up the meaning of a lion and see how it relates to you. What is the spiritual meaning of the lion? That could be
Okay.
why he's bringing it up to you. Because someone told me about the bear. It's the person who told me about the bear here. Somebody told me about the bear. Somebody I was doing a session for, and their parent brought up the bear. And the bear meant exactly what I had just said. So that person here. Was that Paula? Okay. Let me tell you what the spiritual meaning of the bear is. I mean, of the lion is. This could be why he's bringing up the lion, because it means, and it makes sense to me now. Um, Personal qualities of strength, courage, and assertiveness. It is a time to be focused on self-control and the true strength of your ability to master your own emotions. That's what the lion means. And to me, that makes sense because your pain points are in such a place that strength is needed, courage is needed. It's time to focus on being strong, to master the emotions that you have, as opposed to letting the emotions master you.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So that's why the lion is coming up. That's the spiritual meaning for the lion.
Okay. I can relate to that. I can relate to that.
Yes.
And my mom as well. And my
Yes.
mom as well.
Yes. Yes. You guys are tied together. Yes. So, okay. I won't. They're not gonna let me rest until I get it out anyway.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No. It was meant to be.
Okay.
I apologize for not getting it fast enough.
I'm
Because he's like,
sorry.
he's not letting that lion go. Like, okay, I won't let it go. But what does it mean? So that's what it means. So good
Okay.
job. Good job. So we'll like I said, pray and meditate on it. And if you say, yeah, I want to work with her, let me know. Just go online and book a session, and let's start the healing process.
Okay.
All right, Sunshine. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing me up.
Love you.
Love
Bye.
you. Thank you.
Okay. All right, good job. Got that settled out. All right. Okay. No, where did my girl go? She left. She's like, I'm not waiting. Why did you wait for me? Okay, where are you? Let me see what your name was. Let me see if you're still here. And if you're still here, I want you to come back up. I know you said your computer died or your phone died, and then you had to come back in. But I can't remember your name to call it out. I'm really horrible with names. I really am. I'm channeling it with you and have to leave it here, this space, or it could take over my day. I know. I know, Paula. Oh, there was a beautiful soul that was here. Okay, I'm calling Tripty because Tripty was after her. There was a beautiful. There it is. It's Reniki. Where are you, Renika? Tara!
Good morning.
Good morning, beautiful. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you. What a treat today. Being on a Saturday is awesome. Thank you.
Oh, you're here. Oh, thank you. Oh,
I have a quick question for you. When I was younger, like probably from like, well, I don't know, probably birth until like 8 or 9 years old, I used to have really strong premonitions, and it was very weird, but I would walk down from upstairs to downstairs, and we had a window that was right out, from the stairs outside. And every time I would look out that window, well, not every time, but a lot of times I'd look out that window, I would have premonitions of things that were going to happen, and lots of deja vu. And the older I got, well, I think I stopped allowing it because sometimes it would scare me. So I wonder if that will ever come back to me.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing because I don't believe this. I know this. I know that we all are gifted. And the only reason we don't experience the gift is because we have told it not to be here, either by fear or rejecting it when it happens, or just not being taught that is within us. So, yes, I say the answer is yes all the time, because and all we have to do, all you have to do, I always speak in we because we're all one body, one mind.
Right.
So all we have to do is invite it back in.
Okay.
Say, I'm not scared anymore, or whatever whatever the thing is that you had that made it go away. Say, I'm not there anymore, and I want you to come back. Now, watch this. Jasmine, are you still here? Jasmine, are you still here? When I did, Jasmine, let me know if you're here. And the very first sister circle that I did, Jasmine was a part of it. Everyone wanted their spiritual gifts to grow or to be. And by the time it ended, everybody was operating in their spiritual gift. There was not one sister that left that place that did not have the ability. There she goes. That did not have the ability to use their gift. All of them. Because they were just in the environment where it was welcomed and there was no fear for it. So all you have to do is welcome it back in without fear. And you're in the tribe, right? Which means you're around a bunch of people who love the gift. So now you have all this energy surrounding loving the gift that you can call on or embrace. So it's going to come back to you.
Okay.
Just because you told it to, and you don't have any fear around it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and I think
pay attention when it comes.
Well, and I don't.
When it comes.
Okay. I can't wait. Well, I think a lot of the reason it left is because I would say things to my mom. I would say, Mom, this is going to happen, and it would freak her out. She did not. And I think it was her fear that then just stopped me from saying those things, because it would scare her. And I would say, well, that already happened. And she's like, no, it didn't. And I'd be like, yeah, that already happened, Mom. And she's like, no, it did not happen. And then it would happen. And it would freak her out. So, yeah. Well, that makes me happy.
Maybe it was... You'll find out. I don't know, but you'll find out. So maybe you'll say, maybe you let it go away because people didn't accept it. And maybe you didn't feel like a weirdo, or you didn't want to scare people. So then, you would talk to it and say, I may have rejected you because of other people, and I'm not going to do that anymore.
Okay.
Come back.
Okay.
Because I did that too. Like, when I was in my 20s, because I've always been able to see things like on the inside of me. I was always able to see things, to know things on the inside. So it was something that was like playing a movie on the inside of my body. But then when I got 20, it became tangible. Like I was sitting in the room and the windows went and the air started blowing in, and so I started seeing it on a tangible level. And I was like, oh no, get away. So it went away. And then my uncle told me, what I'm telling you, my uncle taught me. He said, you told it to leave, so it had to leave. So tell it to come back. And then I told it to come back, and it came back.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
you
because
just got to tell it to come back.
when I would look out the window, it was like a little video was playing out there. It was like almost a little video clip was playing, and I'd be like, oh my gosh. And now I wish I hadn't. I think I stopped looking out the window. I know I did. I would look down instead of looking out the window because I didn't want to see what was going to come, because I knew it would freak people out. Well, it did. It freaked my mom out for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll freak you out. It'll freak people out.
It did.
That's what they're not used to it. I know, grab it back. Tell it to come back. I saw you use it yesterday. Or was that yesterday? I don't know. It was one day. I saw you use it the other day. You said, this is going to happen. You said, I just feel it. You said that the other day to somebody. I forget who it was. But you said it. And I said, there she goes. I'm right in the power.
Well, there's some things I just know. Like, I just know that JoJo's going to have a big part in playing us getting to Oprah. I don't know how I know it, but I just know it. I do.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. That was that day. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, when you have that feeling or when you have those things, just say it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Or accept it. And it's going to keep going from there. It's going to come back, rather.
I hope so. I do, because it was such a powerful thing, and I think, when you're young, you don't know any different until somebody tells you, this is not right, or that's what I think. It just scared my mom, and so I just stopped allowing it in my life.
Yeah.
Also,
hold on, I want to go. Okay, go ahead.
No, okay. Also, like Marlene, she has to come to Maryland. I don't know what she's thinking. She has to come. I have to see her in person.
She's not coming. Yeah.
I know. I'm like,
stop
what?
saying I'm going on a horse. If I come, if I don't come, stop saying that. You're coming.
I know. I'm like,
Tara.
I know. I'm like, what are you saying, Marlene? You have to come. I want to just put my arms around that little lady. What is she thinking? No.
Yeah.
It won't be the same without her.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe. She's going to be there. We're talking her in.
I know, right? I'm like, come on, Marlene, whatever. Don't say that. Because even the maybe makes me nervous. I'm like, don't say maybe even. You have to just say it. You're coming.
Exactly. No maybe.
No. I'm like, oh no, don't do that.
No.
So your word for today, is your word for today trust? Is that your word?
Yeah.
I think that is a very important word, because yesterday when I was talking with you and I danced around a bunch of stuff, but then it all came back down to the word trust. And I'm like, yes, trust set me free. It did. I made a relationship.
You did say that. You can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. You can't make that up.
Yeah.
You did say that yesterday.
I did. I was like, oh my gosh, I was dancing around everything with Dr. Nim. Finally, I said, I just had to trust. And it gave me freedom when I started to trust my partner. And I think I probably would have sabotaged that relationship because I had trust issues, you know, huge trust issues. And when I decided to trust my partner, it was a conscious choice. I chose to trust him, and I was free, and our relationship just blossomed. And I'm so glad that I did that, because otherwise I wouldn't have my wonderful pancake man in my life.
Ashe. And it is a conscious choice. It's a conscious choice.
It is a conscious choice. So, I mean, there are probably a lot of perfect men out there for me that, well, no, I don't think so. But, I mean, I'm sure a lot of wonderful people came into my life, but I just did not trust them. Yeah. And Jeremiah was the first one I trusted. And therefore, everything is going really well. So maybe when people are creating their partner or their spouse or their person or whatever you want to call it, that's like a huge issue. I mean, I think, don't you?
A huge issue.
Can you, like, the question I want to ask is, like, can you even create a man or a spouse or a person if you're not ready to trust someone else?
Yeah, you can create one, but it might not be the one you want.
Right.
You know, because you can only have what's inside of you. If you don't have trust inside of you, you can't have trust outside of you. You can create a man, but it'll be a man that you can't trust.
Yeah, that's huge, really. Thank you for that. Thank you so much for that. I'm so grateful. Yeah. And after I got off the phone with you yesterday, I talked with Geraldine for quite a bit, and then I had to really reflect inside myself. And I went back and I wrote, you know, Dr. New, you're right again. You are. Every time you say something, it's like, oh my gosh, is she ever wrong? You were right again.
I just listened to Spirit.
Yeah, and you're right. Right again. Right again.
I always say Spirit is always right. Now, I might say some crazy stuff, but Spirit is always right.
I know. I was just like, wow. Wow, that was pretty intense. Yeah. And so, you know, yesterday I started doing more reflecting on the me, you know, like, 'cause you said, no, it's not about that other person. It's always about what's here. And I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to start really, really remembering that. So thank you for saying that. Like, it's not about the other person. It's all about me and myself and my own issues. And, you know, I gotta get past those. I appreciate that. Yeah. So, well, thank you. That's all I really have. I just wanted to ask you about premonitions, and I wanted to know if that's a gift that I've lost forever or if it will come back. I want it to come back. So it helped me out a lot in my lifetime. I avoided a lot of things that I just weren't good for me.
Yeah. They're coming back. I'll tell you a secret. Hold on.
Back. I want it to come back. It's coming back. Let's just say it out loud. Yep. It will come back to me. Yep, it will come back to me. Thank you.
It's back.
I can't wait. And you know what? You know, I feel like I feel like I'm really connected with myself, and the whole manifesting thing. Like, when Jeremiah gave me a Valentine's card and it had on the front of it Wonder Woman, I thought, oh, I am the Wonder Woman of manifestation. Thank you so much.
Bam!
I know. I feel like, gosh, I should probably get a little cape.
I love it. It's called embracing who you are.
Love it. Oh, I know. Now Marlene says, be careful what you ask for. Oh no, that scares me now.
Ashe. Be careful what you ask for. Yeah, we have to be careful. I always say that. We always say that every morning. Like, be careful what you say. Be careful, because you're going to have what you say. You're going to have it. If you say you're not coming to Maryland, guess what's going to happen? You're not coming to Maryland.
but I am coming to Maryland, and
Oh, no.
I am, and you
I
know
know.
what, and I think I do speak wisely over my life, and like even with the premonitions and the deja vu, like I wouldn't say it out loud if I didn't want it to come back to me, you know. So I think
Yeah.
I am. I'm speaking what I want in my life, and so I'm not afraid of that.
I share. Yeah.
Have a wonderful day. I love everybody in this tribe. Thank you so much for lifting me up every day. Every day I'm on here, I get something new out of every conversation that happens. So I appreciate that so much. I'm so grateful. And this place helps me walk with grace in my life, and I appreciate that so very much. I do.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Me too. Ashe.
I love you. I see you. I see my tribe. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
You. I love you too. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. So my battery is on 0 now, guys. I was hoping they didn't cut off while I was talking. Listen, somebody asked about the oil. You're feeling about the oil ring, or you're feeling about the oil rings. Here's the thing about stuff like that. Sometimes people always say to me, and I'm not saying you're saying this, sometimes people always say to me, well, if you can see things, why can't you see the lottery? Well, I can't see the lottery for you, maybe because you're not going to get it. Or I don't see it for me because maybe I'm not going to get it. It's not. I can only see what's inside of you. People can only see pretty much what's inside your canvas, what's there, and what you are willing to accept as yourself. So, for example, if someone comes up and they're empty and they have no direction, they don't know where to go, they're just empty, then there's nothing to see there because they're empty. But if they're full, you can tell them everything that's in them and they're full. If they're empty, you gotta try to guide them to a place where they can find out what they want to do so it can become alive and grow inside of them. So that's how it works for me. Now I think that I heard JP. Now in terms of investments, right? I heard JP Morgan say this. When she manifests her investment, I heard people in terms of money. I've heard JP Morgan and Chase say billionaires use astrology. So some kind of way, there's something in them stars. Like if I was looking to do investments and I wanted to know from a spiritual aspect of it, at least I know that JP Morgan and Chase, who is, a pretty rich cat, uses the stars to tell him how to invest or when to invest and stuff like that. So that would be a good tool to use too if you want to use a way of investing, or a way to find out when is a good time to invest, or what is a good investment for you. That's another way. Some people, can talk to people, all kinds of people, you know what I mean, to tell them those answers. But if it were me, I would definitely choose astrology to do investments. If I was getting into investments, I would find me the best astrologists in the world and work with them. Now, there's sometimes I see people and I go, are you in investment, or are you a banker? Because I see, really good things coming your way and stuff like that. That has happened before. I'm trying to think if I ever picked a stock or anything. No, I don't think I've ever picked a stock or anything like that. Not my gift, but I do believe that those are gifts for, some people do have that gift. Doesn't fall into my category though. I wish it did. I really do. Well, you guys, what time is it? It's almost 12 o'clock. My battery is about to die. I really love you guys. Oh, Renika, let me try to get you in here, beautiful. You're not here again. What is going on, Renika? Why do you keep leaving? Every time I try to come to get you, you leave. Are you here? Why do you always leave? Why are you leaving so much? Why are you leaving so much? Renika, see if you can come back. I'll talk to you till my battery dies. I'm just going to talk to you till my battery dies. You guys will be in here. I'll be talking till my battery dies. If she comes. Renika, are you here? Renika, are you here? I'm going to end this conversation now, even though I'm going to stay here and hopefully see her come back up. I love you guys. I'm so glad you're here. Make sure you join the tribe. We are here every day, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Join the tribe. Be amongst the stars. A group of people who are working together to be the best them that they can be. Martha, I want to see you come up here one day. Renika, please come back. Are you here, Renika? Elisa says, thank you for all your trust of today. You are amazing. Thank you for the place and thank you for your time and love. Ashe. Renika, I'm going to invite you in. Is it okay? I can't invite you in. Why can't I invite you in? What in the world? Renika, I'm determined to do this. Can you put join conversation again? Are you on your cell phone? If you're on your cell phone, put join conversation again. Renika, put join conversation again. Let me see if I can get you up that way. And if not, can you go out and come back in? Okay, it looks like it's adding you. Love you, tribe. Tina says, love you, tribe. Love listening and learning. Hi, Tammy. Hi, beautiful. Did you get my message, Tammy? I sent it to you. So grateful for you and so excited to meet you on March 3rd. Willie, hey, Willie. That's my man there. Every time I see him come up, I know things are good with my dad. That's my dad's way of peeping in on me. Hey, Willie. Renika, I can't see your face. I can't see the light. Where's the light? I need to see it. There you go. I can see you right. Oh, you went back out. Okay. I was hoping that you would come in. Yeah, I can see you a little bit. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm trying to get in some bites so I can.
Yeah, what are you worried about? Answer this question. Okay, stay right there. Stay right there and don't say nothing. Stay right there. Don't say nothing. Don't people word. Don't say nothing. Don't even answer the question. I'm going to ask you a question. I'm not talking to your physical body. Don't say nothing until you hear me say, okay, talk. Don't say nothing. What are you worried about? You are worried about something. What in the world are you worried about? And why are you worried about it? What are you worried about? Why are you worried about it? Why? Why are you worried about it? Everything always seems to turn out right in your life. So what are you worried about? Why? Why are you worried? That's not even the problem right now. Spirit's not even tripping off of what's going on. What Spirit is tripping off of is the fact that you're worried about it. Why are you worried about it? You are a great manifester. You make things happen. You have never, ever, ever not received what you wanted for the most part. Now, the only thing that you haven't received that you want is because you have some little internal stuff that you haven't fixed out. And that's in regards to relationships and stuff like that. But in terms of money, you always kind of manifest what you want. So why are you worried in the first place? Spirit is not even concerned about answering your question because Spirit is more concerned about why are you worried? You don't need to worry. It always, always, always works out in your favor. So why are you worried? There has never been a time where the Spirit has let you down. It doesn't exist. It always, always works out. So it's not about the problem. It's about your ability to trust in yourself. It's about your ability to trust in Spirit. Because however you want it to play out, that is exactly how it is going to play out. There is no worry. It will be as you create it to be. Now, I feel like this is an area of money. I feel like to some degree you may be worried about money. It is maybe a promotion, maybe starting a new business. Should you jump? Should you not jump? Should you leap? What should you do in regards to money? But you don't have to worry about money because money is coming to you. You don't have that kind of relationship with money that it denies itself from you. It's coming. It will be good. Whatever you decide, it will be good. That's how your life is set up.
Okay.
So Spirit says in terms of abundance. Spirit says in terms of abundance, when you want more of the abundance, because you've always been okay, if you want more of abundance, then there's some work to do on the inside to get you to the next level. And when I say next level, I mean the next level after this one, because you've already produced next level, okay? You have already produced next level. It's already done in the spirit. All you got to do is walk into it. But there's another level. And that other level is where Spirit wants you to start focusing on, because you're focusing on something that's already done. It's already created. It's already done. Why are you worried? Go to the next place. Spirit wants you to go to the next place. Create your next place, because this place is already done. Go to the next place. Hope this making sense to you, sis.
Okay.
Is this making sense to you?
Pardon me?
Is this making sense to you? Does this make sense to you?
Yes. Yes, it makes sense.
Okay. There's another level. You're worried about this level. This level is already done. There's another level Spirit is trying to take you to. But you can't get there because your faith isn't there. You have to increase your faith level to get to this next level. This level is already done. You have to increase your faith level to go. What's your sign? Are you a Taurus? What's your sign?
Virgo.
Virgo? Okay.
Virgo.
I asked was you a Taurus because I'm a Taurus, and the relationship that I have with money is good. And it feels like you have the same type of relationship with money. And so that's why I was wondering if you were a Taurus. I don't know a lot about signs. I don't know what Virgos do. But I know Taurus is the ruler of material things, possession, and money. So you're very rarely find a Taurus who doesn't have some money. Even if they say they don't have any, they got something. That's a Taurus. But you draw in money like we do, like that. So for you, it's about your faith. They want you to work on your faith. What is this? Don't talk. I'm just asking a question. What is it that you want her to learn? What is blocking her from getting to the next level? What's in her way? This is done. We got it. What is in her way for her to get to the next level? What is standing in her way? What's standing in your way? Nobody in your family is an entrepreneur? Just say yes or no. Now, this one I want you to answer. I think the answer is no.
Yes.
Is anybody in your family an entrepreneur?
Yes. Yes.
Somebody
two
is.
different,
So why?
two distant.
Okay, when I say, okay, your mom or your dad, let me be more specific. Your mom and your dad in your family, in the house you grew up in, was anybody an entrepreneur?
No.
Okay, I thought the answer was
no.
I thought the answer was no. This is why I think you're having the problem, because you didn't see it. Because you didn't see it growing up, it doesn't seem real for you. You didn't see it growing up in the household, so it doesn't seem real to you. More of what you saw was just going to work and coming back and everything's okay. Going to work, coming back, everything's okay, or whatever. But that's really not the path that that Spirit is having you to be in. The path that Spirit is having you to be in is going to cause you to create your own business. Do you understand what I'm saying? Have you had that pull yet to create your own business?
I'm working on it. I'm trying. It just seems like the more I grasp for it, the further I get away. I have the ideas.
Okay.
I've been trying to manifest it, put it in thought. Sorry.
Okay. The reason you haven't done it, is because you haven't seen it. And it's cool. We only can see what our parents give us. They don't mean they're good or bad. It just means we only have what they give us. So you haven't seen it. So because you haven't seen it, you don't know how to manifest it. You're having a problem manifesting it because you didn't see it. If you don't see it, you can't believe it. If you don't see it, you don't know how to do it. If nobody taught you how to do it, sis, you can't do it. So that's the part that's missing. You need someone to teach you how to do it. That's what is in your block. That is your block. You need someone to come in to help you develop your dream, to show you that this can be, to show you that you can do it. Yes, you can do it. To remove that doubt from within yourself. You need someone to come in and do that with you. Can't do it for you, but with you. So you need to start participating with someone. You can participate with me. You can participate with anybody. We have Tiffany, who is on the New Practice team. Excellent business coach, who can help you get through, jump over that fear, that hurdle of creating this business that you are supposed to create. Spirit said you are supposed to. That's where your wealth is going to come from. That's where all the money that you're trying to get to is going to come from. Can't come from the 9 to 5 because 9 to 5 has a cap on it. You're getting ready to go somewhere where there is no cap, but you got to have faith. You have to have faith, and you have to know how to do it. So that's what Spirit has for you. Now, you want to ask me a question, you can.
Wait, my phone is freezing. I don't know if you can hear me well. That makes sense, and thank you. But I do have a question. I have a lot of dreams. When I was younger, I used to have more of them, but I used to be scared. I used to have anxiety attacks because it would happen. No one taught me about it or told me about it. So I did wish it away. But it's still, they're coming back. Lately, I've been hearing about a lot of people who has passed. If I dream about someone before they have passed, it's like we'll be at their house, but they won't be there or things like that. But I've been having a lot of dreams about people who have passed. And I don't know what that means. I don't know how to talk to them. No, I don't know what to do. I'm not afraid.
Okay.
I welcome it.
Good.
If it's somebody, if there's a message to give to someone else, I would love to help. I don't know how.
Ashe. So when the dreams come, and they're coming, so because the dreams are coming, you ask them, why are you dreaming it? Say to the Spirit, I got the dream. I love this gift. I want to take it further. Tell me what to do with the information. Tell me who the information is for so that I can deliver the message that you're trying to deliver. Come and show me what to do with this gift. I'm so excited about it. Thank you for giving it to me. I need you to come and show me what to do with it. Direct me. Take me to the person who you're trying to talk to. Let them be able to receive the message when I give it to them. Help me develop this gift. I love this gift. Thank you for letting me have it. Show me what to do with it. You have to give it instructions. You have to give it instructions.
Okay.
And it will do what you tell it to do. It will do what you tell it to do because we're in human form. They're not in human form. They can't do what they want to do. They only can do what they want to do in the earth realm through us. So we give the directions because we're the one hosting the body. It's our body. So they wait for our command. It's not the other way around. People teach you to be scared of this stuff because they don't understand it. But you are the one in control of this body. They don't have control over your body unless you give it to them. If you give it to them, take it back if you don't want them to have control of it. Say, hey, you can't be here. You have the power. It's not the other way around. People make this stuff so spooky. It's not the other way around. You hold the power. So when you give the instructions, they must adhere to the instructions you gave. I'll give you an example. It used to freak me out that I could see dead people. That thing used to freak me out. And I said, hey, y'all can't come before 9 o'clock in the morning and after 9 at night. Now, you want to talk to me from 9 to 9 are your hours. Other than that, I'm scared. You can't talk to me. And guess what they did? They talked to me from 9 a.m. to 9 at night because those are the instructions I gave. They have to do what you say do. It's your body.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Thank you. Yes,
Did that
yes,
help?
that makes sense. And a lot of the dreams, like lately, it's been like it's family reunions, and but everybody, most of the people is dead except for maybe 2 or 3 people. Or I'll dream that I'm amongst the dead and the living. You know, I'll be at a gathering, and people be looking at me talking to people who's not there. So I don't know what those dreams mean. So
you'll be amongst the dead and the living, meaning that you can talk to the dead and you can talk to the living. The living is talking to you, but they can't see the dead. The dead can talk to you, but the living can't see the dead. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, like, and I dream this all the time. I'll be somewhere in the dream, and it's always one cousin who knows this, and she'll be there. But I'll be talking to someone who's dead, and everybody else will be like, "Who's she talking to? Is she talking to herself in the dream?" So
Yeah.
it's weird.
It sounds like they're telling you that your gift is opening up, and they're preparing you through your dreams, so that when the ancestors come to you, you're not totally scared because you've already seen this happening to you in your dream. See, there is no difference between the living and the dead. That's an illusion. Okay, might be going too far. That that is a reality that people participate in. And people who participate in that reality, they don't get to talk to the living and the dead. They only get to talk to the living, because in their mind, there is no such thing as talking to the dead, because the dead is gone. But reality is, there's another reality. And the other reality is, they're showing it to you. There is the living and the dead, and there is no cutoff. The only cutoff we experience is the cutoff we create. God is living. God is not a dead God.
Okay.
God is a living God. God is a living God. God is not a dead God. God is a living God. Just living. To be absent from the body is to be present with God. That's alive. So when you're dying, according to, when you pay attention to the world, when you're dying, you're dead, you're not here. Go to science. Energy never dies. Energy never dies. All this is energy using its body. Energy never dies. So what they're showing you is energy never dies, baby girl. So you still have constant communication with us.
Okay.
You still have constant communication with us, and you're open to seeing that. That's why you see it. You're open to seeing that. That's why you see it. There are some who are not open to seeing it for whatever reason. They may say it's the devil. They may say it's the demon. They have found all kinds of ways to bastardize it or fear it, so they don't experience it. But for those who do not have fear, which is what you just said, you said, I don't have fear. See. You went down. The Spirit of God doesn't prompt us in fear. Let me know when you're ready to come back up. The Spirit of God doesn't prompt you in fear. So if you are scared of the gift, you won't have the gift, because God doesn't want to give you the spirit of fear, but of soberness and sound mind. So if something comes to you and you are afraid of it, it will not continue. It won't continue. So people who don't see a lot of times are scared of what's going to happen, scared of what they see. You're not scared, so they show it to you. That's some old behind the veil stuff. Not everybody gets to go behind the veil, because people are scared. So they're showing you, hey, Mom, that's my mommy. Pat Anderson, that's my mommy. That's the lady who carried me in her stomach. Hi, Mom. I think her phone went dead. Her phone? I was talking to you. What do you mean you think her phone went dead? My phone is still alive. It's still here. Come on back up, beautiful. My phone is still here. So because because you know what, that happened to me. Like, I started to see things in dreams, and when I asked for the spirit to come back, it came back through a dream. And I told it to. I said, come through my dreams, because I don't want you to just be flapping windows and stuff. Start out with my dreams. But And it did. Like, it began to give me visions and things like that. And so I was able to accept it because that was my gentle entrance. So your dream, and I don't interpret dreams. There are some dreams that Spirit gives me the answer to, but not all of them. This one, I'm just telling you what I know and experience and hear from Spirit. But yeah, it's your doorway in, baby. So be open. Welcome it. Tell it to keep on coming. Welcome it. That's what it means. That's what it means. Okay. Oh, I'm on 3%, so it's gonna die soon. So Renika, listen, join the tribe, Renika, because I am going to be having some classes based on spiritual development and things like that. So make sure you stay connected. Mom, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here, Mommy. That's my mom, Pat Anderson. That's my beautiful mommy. I love you, Mommy. I would tell her to come up, but she's so shy. She doesn't ever want to be seen on the screen. She's so crazy. But she is a gift, honey. She is precious. My mom let me be me. You know, she was not one who said that's the devil, you know, you're crazy or any of that. My mom let me be me. And my mom let me teach her. When I say teach her, I mean these spiritual things. She let me sit down and like teach. Well, I don't want to say teach, but share what was going on in me without judgment. And she sat like in amazement. She didn't sit like, my daughter has lost her mind. She's crazy. I don't know what I'm going to do. No, she sat there in amazement. And she sat there and she let me pour out me to her. And she embraced me. Wow, I'm going to cry. She embraced me. You know what I mean? And she walked the walk with me. She walked the walk with me. She didn't walk the walk and try to pull me over here. She walked the walk with me. You know? My dad was the one who said, "You crazy, shut up, don't you be saying nothing. They're going to put you in a straitjacket." My mom was like, "This is who you are." So, yeah, she walked the walk with me. She's an amazing soul, and I truly love her. I really do. I truly love her. Thank you, Mommy. Thank you. So my battery is like on 1% now. It's going to shut down. Thank you guys for all the love for my mom. I wish I could give her all of that in one blow. So to the beautiful soul that I was just speaking about, you know, make sure that you take some of those. You join the tribe and make sure to take some of those classes on spiritual gifts. Maybe I'll call it spiritual gifts. And then we'll do some work. Guys, share this video, share this video, share this video. I love you. That's Tani, Mom. That's Tani saying, "We love you, Mom." Thank you guys so much for this time and this space. I really enjoyed you. I love you. And I will see you Monday morning. Monday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you follow this page. Just in case I get up tonight and go live. It'll just go boop, and you'll know that I'm live. I love you guys. I respect you guys. I adore you guys. I bow to you guys out of respect and humility for allowing me in your space. I'll see you Monday. Bye.